My name is Kevin Lowman, and I am graduating from the AACP HVAC program. I started out fixing my bike when I was 6, moved on to a little bit of construction with my uncle, grew up around racing, had plenty of car trouble to help me with that. Was a firefighter for 6 or 7 years in Carroll County, and then moved into the HVAC industry as a technician. Just recently left my last company doing pretty much everything in a residential company and started for a commercial controls company now, which is a lot more IT and software related than mechanical. So it's been a interesting changeover. Probably my favorite thing about the HVAC industry is the wide range of technology and the reward of starting something and finishing it, whether it be broken and fixed or new and then up and running. It feels very great to be graduating from Montgomery College finally.
Lowman.
It's been 4 years and worked very hard and happy to be here. Every instructor I had was very good, very knowledgeable. Everybody with our industry, it's very vast, so it's nice to have everybody kind of has a niche that they're very good at. So generally the teachers were teaching classes that was kind of their strong suit. And I've kind of developed a good network of resources that I was always the one that came earlier or stayed late to ask questions that were unrelated, because if my coworkers or my boss or somebody I needed an answer from I needed to know, I couldn't let it go. Being a part of the program gave me a lot of different ways to approach situations, a lot of different experience, problem solving, and kind of working through things. It's kind of motivated me to try and, if I see someone struggling to learn something from somebody else, if I can interject and maybe help a little bit and try and help them understand it and explain things a different way, that's something I've always kind of tried for, because I've been on the bad end of that. So I try to pay it forward a little bit. This gets me, my journeyman license, it gets me there, and this comes with credits with the college and stuff, so that'll probably get thrown back into maybe pursuing something in engineering, whether it be electrical or mechanical or something else. I probably took 3 classes after high school, 2 of which I tried to take in the summertime while working 12-hour night shifts, so it didn't go quite as well as I would have hoped for, so it kind of became a bit of a financial decision, because I couldn't dedicate enough time with having to work full-time and kind of go that route. Life is very good at throwing curveballs, and I've gotten pretty good at being resilient and not letting it hold me down or ruin it, and just kind of, instead of looking at what happened, it's easier for me to look at what I can do and what I can do about it now. So like one thing specifically I used to do is I used to try and map out 10 or 20 years of my life, and I kind of stopped that because you get so caught up in worrying about step 20 that you don't actually take steps 3 and 4 and 5. So I've kind of embraced not a lack of foresight, but try not to get too caught up, because one unintended consequence or one curveball and one decision could completely uproot how things go from here. So I try to just keep my head straight and take advantage of every opportunity in front of me, and that will leave me in a better situation regardless.
Mr. Kevin Thomas Lowman, Workforce Development and Continuing Education Apprenticeship Board of Trustees Scholar.
Getting this award, it means a great deal to me. It definitely feels nice to be recognized for putting in the work. Being recognized for something like this is just kind of a gentle reminder that if you keep putting every effort in, that there's always something to gain in return. Anybody that's hesitant to kind of get into a mechanical trade, don't let the information fool you. It can be very rewarding, and it can be very intellectually driving, and it can be very financially rewarding. To anybody that played a role at all, just thank you for setting a good example or setting a bad example or helping me through the ins and outs. And I look forward to maybe doing that for somebody else.